all my favorite foods at Islands of Adventure. Let's start, as they say, at the beginning, the port of entry. Confisco Grill, located at the front of the park in the port of entry area. I'm going to give you 3 dishes for this place, although everything here is really, really good. You can't go wrong with anything. But let's start with an appetizer, the spinach and artichoke dip for $11.95, wood oven roasted artichokes and spinach, savory cheeses, and warm tortilla chips. But here's a pro tip. Instead of the tortilla chips, ask for pita bread. As far as entrees go, let's start with the sweet and sour sticky ribs for $22.95. Philippine-inspired smoked pork ribs tossed in a sweet and sour sauce, Borson cheese, sesame seeds, and green onions. And as far as a handheld, let's go with the Hearthstone baked chicken sandwich for $16.95. Mozzarella cheese, Roma tomatoes, leaf lettuce, basil aioli, aged balsamic, and chicken baked in a wood oven. And here's a pro tip when it comes to the chicken sandwich. Ask for it to be pressed. That's the way I order it. I like the extra texture that the pressing provides. Into Seuss Landing, where there is a place I like to eat in here, but unfortunately, it is not green eggs and ham. So now is a good time to tell you I will be skipping over some restaurants. If I don't have a favorite there or something I can truly recommend, I'm not going to talk about it. So the place I like in here is actually the Circus McGurkus Cafe. Inside of Seuss Landing, the Circus McGurkus Cafe has something I really enjoy. It's the fried chicken platter for $14.49, served with fries, coleslaw, and cornbread. I don't want to mislead you because the fried chicken is really good, but sometimes I'm just in the mood for cornbread, and I like the cornbread on that dish. Ah, the Lost Continent. There may not be any rides or attractions in here, but there is one heck of a great table service restaurant. Here in the Lost Continent, one of the most popular restaurants at Universal Orlando Resort, Mythos. Everything here is awesome. It was really hard for me to recommend just 1 or 2 dishes, but let's go with the beef loin medallions for $30 with a Yukon potato puree, sauteed verts, radish, watercress with a red wine reduction. And then of course I need to recommend a handheld. That would be the Mythos signature lamb burger for $21. Hand-packed ground lamb, grilled onion, shredded lettuce, fresh tomato, a feta olive aioli served with French fries. It was so hard to pare down my recommendations here to just a couple items. Everything on the menu is good. I've enjoyed pretty much everything I've had here, save for 1 or 2 dishes. But overall, it's a great menu, and I guess you could say quite a mouth-watering menu. Get it? Get it? Because what I just showed you, the waterfall, the water coming out of the mouth. Whew, tough crowd. I don't eat too often at the Fire Eaters Grill, but there's one thing I think I should recommend, the thing I eat most often here, the chicken stingers platter for $13.29, served with hot sauce. So if you want something spicy, get the chicken stingers. In the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Hogsmeade Village, you have the 3 broomsticks. Just as a point of information, it does serve breakfast, but I find nothing noteworthy about the breakfast, so that's all I'm going to say about that. But as far as like an entree, I can recommend the chicken and ribs platter for $18.49. It is served with corn on the cob and roasted potatoes. If you want a gluten-sensitive version of that, all you have to do is request no barbecue sauce. Welcome to Jurassic Park, where food finds a way. Burger Digs, located in the Jurassic Park area of Islands of Adventure. You think it's just a burger joint? No! The Casado Burger Platter for $17.49 is outstanding. It's Costa Rican inspired black Angus patty, sweet plantains, avocado, pork belly, garlic mayonnaise on a Raptor scored brioche bun. I'm telling you, if I'm eating at Burger Digs, that is the one thing I'm ordering. At the Pizza Predatoria here in Jurassic Park, I am not going to recommend the pizza here. No, let's go lighter. Let's go with a grilled chicken Caesar for $12.99. I realize I just suggested a salad at a pizza place, but when it comes to pizza, I actually prefer the pizza they serve at the Circus McGurkus to the Pizza Predatoria. Ah, Thunder Falls, located here in Jurassic Park. I might as well recommend the entire menu. So we're gonna narrow it down from what you see on your screen right now to the rice bowls. But you get roasted pork pernil in the rice bowl for $16.49. Roasted pernil, which is a pork with black beans, cilantro rice, cottada cheese, served with fried plantains and salsa. If you have dairy issues, you can request this with no cheese. Oh, you know what? Watching them grill up the raptor wings, that's recommended too. Those raptor wings were gone for a while, but they're back now, permanent on the menu. But like I said, I think anything you order from this restaurant, you're gonna be happy with. Into Toon Lagoon, where I have some very strong recommendations for you. Blondie's. Blondie's is the place to be if you love deli sandwiches. Again, this is another place where pretty much anything on the menu I'm gonna like and I would recommend. It just depends on your particular taste for that day. But let me go and just say the famous Dagwood sandwich for $10.69. It's fresh baked onion and poppy seed bread, piled high with baked ham, turkey, roast beef, American and Swiss cheese, topped with lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, and mustard. All of the deli sandwiches are phenomenal there at Blondie's. In addition to the Dagwood, I really enjoyed the hand sandwich and the roast beef sandwich. If you like deli sandwiches, it is the place to be. Wimpys. Wimpys is home to what I think is the best quick service theme park hamburger. There might be a better one if you are at a table service restaurant, but for quick service, nothing can beat Wimpys Wellington cheeseburger platter for $16.49. It is a cheddar cheese, tomato, lettuce, pickles, onions, and mayo ketchup served with curly fries. And the thing that makes this like better than other quick service hamburgers you're gonna find, it's not a frozen patty. They do not use frozen patties here. It is a fresh patty, and that makes all the difference. And here's a pro tip when it comes to Wimpys. They do offer the Dole Whip pineapple sorbet in a cup for $3.99. Here's my pro tip. They don't offer as a float, so I make my own float. I order a bottle of orange juice. I then ask for an extra drink cup, and I take the Dole Whip, put it in the drink cup, then mix in the orange juice, and voila! I have a Dole Whip float. The Comic Strip Cafe has your basic hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, and pizza. But if you're in the mood for Asian food, the Comic Strip Cafe offers several different Asian dishes. My favorite is the beef rice bowl for $15.99. Beef with jasmine rice, kimchi cabbage, scallions, and sesame seeds. You know, because sometimes you're just in that mood. I guess if you're a fan of superfoods, you ought to be eating in Marvel Superhero Island. Here we have the Captain America Diner. It's a typical burger chicken sandwich place, but I can say they have put a nice spin on one of the sandwiches. The Hot Honey Chicken Sandwich for $14.99. It is a crispy chicken breast, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle, hot honey on a brioche bun. That hot honey is a nice little spin on a chicken sandwich. The Cafe 4 is the place for Italian food, pizzas, and pastas. It's not bad, it's just that nothing here jumps off the menu so much that I feel like I have to recommend it. Again, when it comes to pizza, I do prefer the pizza that they offer at the Circus McGurkus, but if you are in the mood for Italian food, fettuccine, spaghetti, chicken parm, the Cafe 4 is where you want to go. So those were my favorite foods at Islands of Adventure. If you want to know my favorite foods for Universal Studios, click this video right here. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun, don't miss the foods. Click it.